I've got this sport action camera by Vmotal, and it's 8 megapixel, 150 degrees, 5-meter water resistance. Not a lot, but like, oh well. 800 milliamp battery. It's built in. Get some customer support. The user manual. The action camera itself. It has a built-in waterproof case. This has a rubber seal on this, and it has HDMI to micro. Yeah, that's not what I meant, but it has a micro USB and an HDMI, and the audio has a screw here. If you tighten it, close it, you'll be underwater. You can use it underwater. The accessories are this L mount, I could say, and straps with a buckle, a different angle, a charging cable, a bike clamp or like some tube or handlebar clamp, extra screw knobs but no screws. This is what's it called? Mount that connects to 3.5 millimeter screw and another angle. It also gives you 3M double-sided tape. Oh, here's the screw for this. And this camera is actually good because, one, you don't have to worry about getting a case. All you have to do is screw this in and make sure this is tight. And, this has a built-in battery, so you can't remove it. One of the pros and cons I have is, the pro is you don't need to bring a case, obviously, and the con is the audio is like really bad. So I recommend you getting like the newest model they have. It's like a detachable audio, like kind of like this, and it connects with Wi-Fi via your phone. There's a QR code you could scan on the back, and it shoots in 4K, 25 frames per second, and the one I use is 1080p, 60 frames per second, and uses a micro SD card. And another con is the battery is like dies out in like 2 hours, and it's a built-in battery, so you can't do anything about it, except if you like really want to shoot long videos and not go underwater, just plug in your USB cord to there, and then you should be fine. Another pro is that it's a cheap, affordable camera. Right now it's $27 on Amazon, $27.99, and it's the cheapest one for 4K, which most of you probably not going to use. They're probably going to use like 1080, and I've seen this is like better than any like $50 below camera, $50 and below camera quality, because they look the same but like higher price, and the other like competitors have waterproof case, And another pro is it's not about the camera, but their great customer support. If you haven't noticed by now, I'm using the camera to record this right now. And why? Because my other camera ran out of battery and space. And why you have two cameras, you might ask? Because they're great customer support. The camera I'm using right now to record, the walls is not flush to the walls is not flush to the camera, and also the SD card slot is like a little bent to like the over there, and the card always gets stuck, and it just kind of bent my card a little bit. And yeah, that's a good customer support. They sent me a new one, and I'll do as they promised. After this video, I'm gonna throw it out because one, I will keep my word, and two, I have a new camera which is now waterproof. Well, the other one's probably waterproof too, but I don't really trust it that much. And two, the SD card can come out easily. I don't know if this has external audio into it. I never tried it, but most people probably like rate this camera really bad because of the audio. Most of the time, people who's using this camera doesn't really use it for the audio. But if you use it for the audio, more likely you're going to use an external one, like a recorder, to record. But if you actually want to use the camera in mic, I recommend getting the new model because you can like remove this thing and then get better camera audio. One thing I recommend is to, when you first get it, it's dead, but charge it until the lights stop blinking. Don't like charge it and then remove it, because that's gonna like wear down the battery. So that's it on my review of the Sport Vmotal 4K Ultra camera. And I really recommend you guys getting this, and that's why I'm gonna put a link down below. It's not gonna be affiliated because number one, it's the best camera, and number two, I don't know how to do that. And if I do know how to do that, I will not even do it because it's the best camera. I shouldn't like tell you guys to get it. You should like get it by yourself. And the reason like the camera is like, I don't know, 3 stars on Amazon right now is because I don't know why. Oh yeah, because their model, this is like the 2018 model, and like the old model is like 2015. The camera quality is so bad, and this is like 2018. You don't know the difference really, but more likely if you buy like 2018 right now, you'll more likely get the 2018 model. That's it, really.